Okay, let me start out and show you the fixture that we use to mount the 3-up LED that's in question for the purposes of putting this bulb fixture into the projector. This is our fixture that we use to hold that lamp, or I should say LED. Our base, heatsink in the back, and it would get bolted directly into this aluminum block. Okay? Alright, let me go on to the next step here. Okay, here is the LED attached to our box, which has a variable light control on it with a pot in it to adjust the brightness. On and off switch, and this is how we have it wired up. I hope you can see sufficiently. There's a better close-up so that you can take a look at it and see how we have it connected. Okay? Alright, on to the next step. Okay, here's LED number 2, also in question. Intermittent, doesn't remain on after it's been installed. But this one here, if you notice, just to make it differentiate between the two of them, is the yellow insulation on here. So now we're going to light up the number 1 LED to prove that it works, and then go on and mount it in there, and then put the small plastic lead cover on there to show that it will cut out. Okay, now here's our number 1 LED facing away from us. Flip the switch, on we go, off we go. Okay, give me a moment now and we will take the LED and mount it down inside of the aluminum block. Hold on. Okay, I now have the first LED mounted inside of the aluminum block, which mounts of course into the projector. Checking on the underside here, there is no contact of bare wire, and 2 of them to short out to ground to prevent the LED from going on, for staying on once I snap the plastic piece back in. So now what I'm going to do is turn the LED on and then insert the plastic piece, this optic piece with the three up on it, to show that it does cut out when it's pushed down inside. Now, just for the sake of making it a little easier for myself, I'm going to put the lens piece right there just above the holes, because once the light is on, obviously it's too bright to see. Okay, on goes the light, and then I'm going to reach over and push down, and you'll see that the bulb does, the LED cuts out. Just a case of finding the holes, and there it is. Okay, off, and it remains off now. Try to tap out the lens piece. Okay. Now, the light is on, indicating that the LED should be on. Let's shut this off. Turn it back on. Doesn't seem to make any difference. Now it's off. Jiggle the wires. Bulb is in the fixture. Okay. And it's not turning on. Okay, so that shows that when we install this plastic piece, we'll put it back on again, we should have, and there the bulb goes back on. Okay, if I push it back on, jiggle the leads, goes off. Okay. Okay, now we've removed the LED from the light fixture portion, and I have in my hands now LED number 2, and as you can see, the difference between the two of them is the yellow shrink tubing that I have on there to protect the wires against any possible short out together, the combination. So now I'm going to mount this in there and go through the procedure to turn around, see if I can get this bulb to light. Okay, here's LED number 2, and it is mounted into the fixture, same fixture as we did with number 1, and you can see this one has the insulated shrink tubing with the leads coming out of the center there, off to the side. Now I'm going to put this down and turn this light on, and it goes on. Alright, now I have here another optical magnifier, 3 up. I'm going to put it in place and push, turn the light on and then push down on the bulb. Okay. Alright, now we've got it back in the same position before. Turn the light on. Okay, now I turn around and let's see if I can get this to come out. Oh, there it blinked out once. There it is. Lamp out. Okay, so it shows the 2 intermittent LEDs that we have here. And just finishing, here it is. And the power is in on position. Off, on. Off, on. Push down on it and it starts working. Okay, off. Okay, power back on. Push down on lamp on the LED. Now it's not coming on now. Okay. Well, the dependability factor is not there. So, okay. Switch off. Switch on. Now it's not coming on at all. Let's give it a minute or two. Sit down. Alright, I gave it a minute, and let's try it again. Switch on. Light is still off. Not coming on now. Let's pull the, let's switch it off and take off the magnification device, and just pop it right off. There we go. Let's see if it comes on. Not yet. No. Okay, let's try. We'll put this back on again. No, it's not coming on now. But you did see it the one time that it did go on, and now it's not. Up, there we go. Showing that it's on. Okay, as I apply pressure. Alright.